Hello, and welcome to Songwriters Spotlight, the Western Mass Songwriters Collaborative Series. I'm Dr. Dan, your host of the show, where we feature Western Mass songwriters who perform their original songs and talk about the art of songwriting. Stay tuned to explore more about music and the tunesmithing that creates it. Our guest in this episode is Richard Dubuc, whose blend of poetry and Americana sensibilities surprise and delight the listener. Here's Richard Dubuc.
Come from the valley beyond the long hill. There's echoes of music I played down there still. Girls who don't like me and one who still will. Meet me at midnight on Petticoat Hill. I'm not much to look at, but once I could dance to fat and clean living and the Lonesome Brothers Band. I find it amazing none of those names was inducted in Cleveland to the Rock Hall of Fame. I had an old truck, it was a 51 Ford. It was geared like a tractor to pull any load. If they built a road, it would climb to the moon. But the radio would play only Von Monroe tunes. I come from the valley beyond the long hill. There's echoes of music I played down there still. Girls who don't like me and one who still will. Meet me at midnight on Petticoat Hill. Old Dr. Dewey was a wizard divine. He'd ferment cider, it was better than wine. You could drink it for pleasure, but please don't drink mine. I'd only drink to get out of my mind. I lost friends to battles in far distant lands, fighting in wars that I don't understand. I lost friends to marriage, I mean my own. My wife don't approve of some criminals I've known. Come from the valley beyond the long hill. There's echoes of music I played down there still. Girls who don't like me and one who still will. Meet me at midnight on Petticoat Hill. at midnight on Petticoat Hill. That song, Petticoat Hill, it's a song I wrote about 5 or 6 years ago, and I sat down and wrote it. It was unbelievable to me that I was able to do that. And then I recorded it the same day. So within an hour, I had that song. And if that could only happen all the time, I'd be a happy guy. But it doesn't. It's usually a lot more work. The song's called The Map. Here's a map of the moments of our interaction. It's open to the corner of love and satisfaction. It's making me crazy trying to figure out each turn. Seems I always end up at hard knocks and lesson learned. Now I'm on top of the mountain looking over our home. Sleeping rough tonight, just the stars to keep me warm. See the road that brought me here winding down below. Don't know how I got this far, and now where do I go? The river's on fire in the setting sun. Shooting stars have just begun. Geese are flying to their winter home. I feel alive and I feel alone. There's a map of the secret she wouldn't keep. Scars in my heart are like a city street. She cut me long and she cut me deep. I count the stitches when I want to sleep. Now here's a map for when you fall in love. Begins in the dark and there's some light up above. You think it's heaven and you've been saved till you find you're at the bottom of an early grave. The river's on fire in the setting sun. Shooting stars have just begun. Geese are flying to their winter home, and I feel alive and I feel alone. Is the opposite of that song, Petticoat Hill, which I wrote in one sitting. This one I've been writing for a couple of years. But it's called Backroads. We lived on the countryside of town till they cut the apple orchard down, put in overlit asphalt and concrete, paved right over my memory. That's where Georgie crashed his vet. Bark don't grow on that tree yet. Best lesson for surviving is do that designated drive. Round here, back roads run both ways to past places and future days. Wherever I may roam, back roads always bring me home. Friends I know from long ago say hello at the grocery store. Tonight at the old town hall, my kids and theirs play basketball. Billy's got his old man's jump shot, get a scholarship like his pop. I hear he's got the test scores, works part-time at the family store. Round here, back roads run both ways to past places and future days. Wherever I may roam, back roads always bring me home. Between two cornfields I remember a nameless road goes to the river. A rope swing there where we'd gather when work was done. From June to September, guitar and a six-pack was all we need. Few girls got lost in the weeds, but I looked until I found one who made me feel I was not alone. Round here, back roads run both ways, past places and future days. Wherever I may roam, back roads always bring me home. One day soon I'll be off again. I'll miss my family and my friends. There's good people everywhere, but part of me will not be there. I'll be moving in my mind to other days and other times spent back home where I belong, where the love is deep and strong. And around here, back roads run both ways, past places and future days. Wherever I may roam, back roads always bring me home. I know a man, a music genius, with no brothers of his own, but he could teach guitar technique to you and me in his studio at home. He was well informed, and he knew people, doctors, lawyers, and police. But he never had a brother, just some people that he'd meet. Broken window, toenail problems, and baseball. He thought that's what brothers talk about, I guess. Metal roofing, firewood, women changing like the season. Musicians who were different from us. Places that we went before, dogs we knew. Hearing motorcycles we had ridden in the rain, Supreme Court justices. I'm not kidding. Until passers-by would look at us like we were both insane. There's your combination, analyst, confessor, mendicant. Someone whom with you could feel complete. Someone who would recognize the trouble with your aura wasn't only in your heart, but sometimes also in your feet. Broken window, toenail problems. You thought that's what brothers talk about, I guess. Metal roofing, firewood, women changing like the season. Musicians who were different from us. You'll never play guitar like him, and I won't even try. He's the quintessential side man I'd rate my new songs by. And he'd pick up his Mobius telly and throw out some harmonies and fills, or solo verses that shot silver notes high into the air. We'd sit there like brothers, and it settled all around us, and I put some in my pockets to take home. Later on, I'd sit down with the pieces I had gathered and put them back together into something of my own. Broken window, toenail problems in baseball. He thought that's what brothers talk about, I guess. Metal roofing, firewood, women changing like the season, musicians different from us. Come on, baby. Don't you think I've earned a little bit of slack? Come on, baby. You know none of them girls will want me back. You may find me quite irresistible. You know the things I like. But you'll agree unsupported allegations are not fair. Come on, baby. We'll eat dessert someplace downtown. Come on, baby. We'll get parfaits and walk around. Street folks and the hipsters will be in a merry mood. The weather can't be better for panhandling for food. Come on, baby. You know I never tell you what to do. Come on, baby. We'll even window shop for shoes. Your all current sense of fashion is one of your best traits. And I'll take you to the mall if it means we'll have more days. Come on, baby. While I have strength left to conserve, come on, baby. I know you're more than I deserve. You'll remember something funny in a while you forgot. You look at me and laugh, and then you'll give my arm a shot. You look up at the ceiling and you look down at the floor. You squeeze my hand much tighter than you ever did before. We'll kick old man Trouble's bony butt right out the door. Come on, baby. baby. Come on, baby. Come home, baby. If I was given just one chance, turn back the hands of time, I'd go back to tonight, 11:59. And I would never say the words that made her walk off crying. But I think we're still together in California time. When California midnight passes, it's 3 a.m. in Massachusetts, and every second's agonized me since the moment she used to despise me. But I still have her toothbrush and half a glass of wine. I think we're still together in California time. Maybe it's the weather, she's used to warmer climates. Now I can't remember how I lost sight of the prize, but something in my madness won't let my heart resign. I think we're still together in California time. We could dance the night away in San Jose, ride a collie trotter from Frisco Bay, go parasailing in Catalina, ride a rose float in Pasadena, dine in Mendocino looking over the sea. Somewhere out there she's still with me. I still have her toothbrush and half a glass of wine. Think we're still together in California time. I still have a toothbrush and half a glass of wine. Think we're still together in California time. This song, I Saw My Name on a Roadside Shrine, was inspired by my friend Ken McKenzie, who was out one day and driving on Route 2, and he said he saw my name on a roadside shrine. You know, those roadside shrines that they put up for people who have been killed in crossing the road accidents and things like that. Anyway, he said he saw my name, and I thought about it and wrote a song. I was out for a Sunday drive, taking in the sights I was passing by, when something stopped me dead to rights. I could not believe my eyes. I saw my name on a roadside shrine. Someone's name was just like mine. I know something that slipped my mind, but I think that I remember dying. I'd miss my kids and of course my wife, and all the friends who shared my life. I'd miss good books and all guitars. I miss the rain, I'd miss the stars. I saw my name on a roadside shrine. or someone's name was just like mine. I know something have slipped my mind, but I think that I remember dying. So many things I was gonna do. Well, that's not entirely true. By the time my time was through, I got it down to 1 or 2. I'd scuba dive, I'd flown a plane, I sailed upon the bounding main, seen my baby born, I'd loved my wife, I'd learned that simple things are the best in life. I saw my name on a roadside shrine, or someone's name was just like mine. I saw my name on a roadside shrine, but I think that I remember dying. I'm a little lonesome tonight. A lot of songs about relationships. This is about a broken relationship that is not belligerent. It's a healed, broken relationship. It's called I'm a Little Lonesome Tonight. I took the back roads, you took the interstate. More than one way can be right. I've been down so many dark highways, it seems there's no end in sight. Thought I'd call, just check in and make sure the kids are all right. I know it's weird since you left me last year, but I'm a little lonesome tonight. I'm a little lonesome, I'm a little lonesome. A little goes a long way. I'm a little lonesome, I'm a little lonesome. You can make it okay. I believed we might get back together when we had time to work things out. Now it seems you've left me forever, and I'm trying to get used to my doubt. They say I'll soon be over you, but I know that can't be right. Counted sheep disappear in the light, and I'm a little lonesome tonight. I'm a little lonesome, I'm a little lonesome. A little goes a long way. I'm a little lonesome, I'm a little lonesome. And I know you can make it okay. Once I'd sing about sowing oats, you know, the kind that grow wild. Well, I was bad enough for us both. I behaved like a stubborn child. And I'm not stuck on some desert isle or lost on a doomed space flight. But I still miss you once in a while, and I'm a little lonesome tonight. I'm a little lonesome, I'm a little lonesome. little goes a long way. I'm a little lonesome, I'm a little lonesome, and you can make it okay. Come on and make it okay. Come on and make it okay.
Well, Richard, thanks so much for the enjoyable music. I really enjoyed the heck out of it. You know, it's like the physicality of it and also the intellectual stuff. I mean, you just constantly with your driving rhythms, your poetry / Americana lyrics and feel just full of surprises. I can't tell you how many times I go like, what?
Thank you for listening.
Oh, I was listening with both ears. And some neat rhyme schemes, you know, the ones that you don't hear very often. It was just very enjoyable. Thank you for that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, well, how long have you been doing this?
Well, I was an English major in college. If you can call what I was doing being an English major, but I really enjoyed English literature, and I enjoyed poets especially, and Samuel Taylor Coleridge was one of my favorites, and William Blake, and I think that's what inspired me to start writing. It was also, I was raised a Catholic, and I think that prayers had something to do with it, because prayers are little poems, I think, and you know, with aspirations,
Yeah.
let's say.
Like the rosary, or?
Well, you know, the prayers that are on the rosary, the Hail Mary, Our Father, all those. And then you get into the nitty-gritty with the, like, Confiteor or other prayers like that. I was an altar boy, and had to do it in Latin, too. So that was fun. Don't ask me to do it now. Yeah.
Oh. What is it that makes you want to write these songs besides the inspiration of those sources?
God, I guess it's just so that I might have something to leave behind as a memento of my passing, of my life on earth, just to have some evidence that I was here, and that I thought, that I had a sense of humor. I hope that comes through in my songs.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely does. Are there other inspirations that give you ideas or feelings for your writing?
I read a lot, and very often I'll be reading a book and I'll find a passage, a sentence, something that I believe is well written, that it explains something in very few words, and I'll write it down. I keep a list on my iPhone. No kidding, I do, in my notes. And often I'll go back and work with those inspirations.
Okay. So what are your favorite topics when you write songs?
Love in all its many varied forms. Love gone wrong in all its varied forms. Relationships, friendships, outlaws, the kinds of things that I like to read about in novels. Even police. I, read a lot of police stories. Michael Connelly and such. Well, I guess you'd say his stories are more about lawyers than police, but a lot of them are.
Mm-hmm. Well, those kinds of stories sort of discuss the sort of the limits of human behavior.
At least the limits in Los Angeles.
Oh.
But yeah, things start off in California and pretty soon everybody's doing it. At least that used to be the old way things spread around, but I'm not so sure that it's true anymore.
Mm-hmm. So, tell me about your writing process.
Well, when I'm reading, I will often take a passage from a book that I'm reading that struck me as being especially able to convey a lot in a few words. And I will often just write down that sentence or that reference, and I'll work with it. I'll use it as an inspiration for a song. I keep a list of things on my phone, and that's how I do it. I either once in a very great while, will sit down and write something from start to finish, or the more normal process is that I will write something down, write a verse or two, and come back to it and work on it until it's finished, or until it's complete. I don't think it's ever really finished. Mm-hmm. And I've been doing that, doing it that way for many years. But I don't know, I don't want to get too personal, but I had cancer a while ago and was hospitalized and disabled for many months and unable to work. But I was still able to work on my songs, and I would spend maybe a couple of hours every day going over all my old songs, because I downloaded them into an iPad. And I've gone back and reviewed my old songs and changed the word here and there, or, and that's been an interesting process too. Mm-hmm. I think I've improved a few things, but I've also been kind of impressed with how lucky I was the first time around on many of the songs that I had written a few years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was going to say that your songs sound and feel crafted. That you can tell that the editor has been in there working on them.
Thanks for noticing. But it's true. I take it seriously, and I mean it's what I have to contribute right now, and I take it seriously. I try to do the best job I can at writing.
Well, successfully, yes.
Thank you.
So, you think other people could benefit from things that you do, or in terms of songwriting?
Well, I absolutely do. I think that if I can do it, other people can do it too. I would say everyone, but some people are just learning to talk, So, yeah, I would think that people could definitely benefit from my experience as a songwriter. Mm-hmm. And what would I say to them? I guess I would say, keep doing it, and find something that makes you happy in what you've written, and keep working on it, and until it's as good as you could possibly make it, and then use what you learned doing that on the next song that you try to write. Or, I mean, I got into writing songs because I was studying English literature, and I wanted to write poetry, but there's no market for poetry. So I was thinking I would get these guys to take my poems and make songs out of them, and we'd all get rich, because that seemed a possibility at that time in my life, all those years ago. But everybody that I would show them to say, "Oh, those are good poems. you should learn how to play an instrument. So I tried to learn how to play the guitar. And I just try to play enough to make my songs available, you know.
Your guitar definitely creates a nice platform for your lyrics and sort of the pacing of your words. It's you're very, very good at it. So,
thank you.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, you've sat, like you said, for hours and got the feel for it.
Yeah, I guess that's right. I appreciate your you know, taking time to listen carefully and try to understand what I'm doing.
Well, I hope a lot of people do. Anything else you want to say to our audience about music or songwriting? Or
support your local songwriter, please.
Well, that's a great idea, great idea. All right. Well, thank you very much, Richard. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Thanks for watching our show. I would like to acknowledge the support of the Western Mass Songwriters Collaborative, promoting the original music scene in Western Massachusetts. If you want to learn more about the WMSC, go to their Facebook page. Thanks for watching. I'm Dr. Dan. I hope you'll tune in again for the show that puts a spotlight on songwriters.